Run to yellow, I tell some clown. Till I come round, come for the 4 pound. Sit down, me love how you perform. You got me body, you never go scratch your palm. Wait, your pussy good, me never dead so long. Wait, your pussy good, if you put it in a song. Tell you what the man say, him better run. Come we fight for your pussy, old veteran. Watch how you step, land mine, set a pressure bomb. You just make it sitting tough up and I never gang. Squeegee round and leave him alone. Shake your bum, see the shape of your round. Leave your panty, the G-string at home. Tell her come see me, come for the 4 pound. Me a kai, sign your tits. 30 grape fine, bite your lips. Make you waistline, why not it? Don't waste time when I visit. Just come in a kissing me, no whiskey. She a said that the jacket he go fit me. Disappear like when me do the trick. See a fight, but he did Lulu before 50. Come here, make me pet a pussy Jimmy. Me I know your brother nothing no wrong if you feel it. Me tell your harder, but me deliver peace. Skin me out like Victoria, could not keep the secret.
Yo, what is up? What is going on? Welcome. We are here with another episode of the O.O.C. Yeah, I know we started a little late, but we were in the backstage and we started talking about fantasy football, and it just ended up going about there. Not only just the fantasy football, but the picks and everything that we were doing, and the conversation just went a little bit longer. Plus, we had to wait for Roberto because he was late, like always. But yeah, that's nor here nor there. We are here with another episode of the O.O.C. He went to go get his heights on, so he's okay with that. But JG is in the house. JG, what is up, brother?
Salute, brother. Salute. Happy to be here.
It's good. That's good, because I'm not happy to have you. But yeah, so you know, I feel like now that you've been on here so long, it's just like an obligation that I gotta send you the link now. You know, it's like, oh fuck, let me send this damn link to JG.
Oh man, I love
it. Kind of like having Nerd Man on the stream. You know what I mean?
Whoa, chill out, bro. Chill out. Chill.
I can say anything I want to. The minute I use the Nerd Damn name, like, no, bro, they went too far on that one. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Oh, man.
So how was your week, man?
It was okay. It's just, same old. Adult life, working. That's it.
I got you.
No fun at all.
We definitely got some great topics for today. We'll also get into it once Roberto comes back. So we'll just, kill some time right now for y'all there to come into the chat and, say what's up and just hang out for a bit. It is what it is. But yeah, we definitely got some good shit today, boy, because there's a lot of stuff going on and it is getting hands down crazy with the things that are going on in this world right now. Well, not in this world, in America. Let's just say that, because we good over here. It's these...
Oh, no, you see about Australia, there's some stuff going on over there. I'm afraid to talk about them in case, who pops in. And
again, we Canadians, all right? We ain't worried about Australia. We ain't worried about America. We ain't worried about Canada. That's what we worried about right now. We ain't worried about what you guys got going on over there, except for the fact that a lot of you over there. You know what? Roberto, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Well, they can obviously find me here late, as someone keeps stating every time I am late.
Oh, you heard that? Nice. Oh, my bad.
Oh, yeah. Like how sometimes you say you don't speak a language and you just listen? Well, sometimes you just got to listen, But yeah, you can find me here Wednesday nights with my boys, them, Big Afford Entertainment, JG Shaolin, terrific. Getting shit off our chest live like we do.
100%. And now we got the man, the one, the only, the whitest man on the panel, Mr. JG. JG, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
I swear. JG Shaolin terrific, the undefeated, undisputed final boss of the Thirsty Chambers of Shaolin. Shout out to Jim Kelly, black film actor, martial artist, since you said that, Nzo. Yo, thank you all for tuning in tonight, Wednesday night on the O.O.C, the livest show on YouTube with the host Nzo, a.k.a. the Abbott, the Osiris of the the Split King, and the Professor of Ganja. aka the blackest one. Alongside his co-host Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka No Trouble Did Anything Gonna Be Irie. No woman, no. Captain CPT time. No woman, no cry.
What the fuck? But. What was that? There's some quack and duck. What was that?
Oh man, I'm trying to do that. Let me clear my throat thing right there, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out the way I thought.
JG, you killed me, man. Couldn't even lick shot.
Yeah, those were like some tutus going off, you know? Boom, boom, boom. Like, what the hell is that? And I know you American, you gun lovers, I know you wouldn't know what I mean when I said a tutu, right? You guys know your guns, I'm just saying, right? So, just saying, because your guns are a big problem of what's going on in America.
There was a brother who came up with a theory to end the gun problem in the U.S.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because they're going after the brothers now. All the brothers should all go and register for guns. I bet you they changed that law. Oh, man, I said, finally somebody's talking sense, man.
Facts, 100%. I
would love to have heard that when he said it.
100%. 100%. You are 100%. Yes.
He's right. Because it's in reference to what you're talking about. They found two brothers hanging in Mississippi, and there's another brother they found hanging, but there's not as much evidence as the other two.
Man, listen, I'm sorry, but there's not much evidence you need to know that these man was hung up by a tree, not by themselves. You know what I'm saying?
It's some fake shit. You know, fake news shit. That's kind of
no, I get you 100%. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's like, dude, come out talk about, no foul. What the fuck do you mean no foul play, bro? Are you out of your mind? This dude was hung up by a tree. He did that himself, right? He said, you know what? I'm going to go by this tree and make it look like I was lynched for what?
Where the hell is it stated that black people like to hang themselves?
On trees, Roberto. You know what I mean?
Trees, balconies, wherever they can find. Where do they get the impression that we like to do that? Because I know back in the day they resisted until that thing was pulled. So they obviously did not want to be there. So how the fuck is there no foul play?
Facts.
You think the brother can't grab a gun and kill himself?
Facts, Roberto. You know, other ways to do it other than hanging themselves from a tree in the middle of a forest, right? We got to get into the details of that situation too, because I just think, you know, like I said, when I heard it, I was like, damn, this is not the first one, right?
No,
I think there was one of
before all this, before Kirk got shot. This shit's been going on for a minute, man.
Yeah, there was one way before Kirk got shot, but I think, you know, and I'm not saying this is retaliation for it, because I have no idea if that's what that was, but again, another topic that we were going to get into, and we'll probably touch on it a little bit, is that, you know, HBCs, the black colleges, are getting death threats because of what happened to Charlie Kirk. And I'm like,
correct me if I'm wrong.
What do we have to do with it? Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly. What was it? A black guy who got caught?
Nope.
Was it a black guy who made these threats?
Nope.
Was he supporting a black group?
Nope.
Was he dating a black female?
Nope.
White man fight. You heard that one?
Yeah. Oh, thank you for reminding me, because that was something I wanted to bring up too, and I forgot. See, that was another topic. What up, Danny? What's up, Basa? Yeah.
Thanks, man. We thought the internet wasn't working only for us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, they did that video, white man fight back, white man fight back. Like,
but you know, they did that video prior. Like, that shit was done prior to them knowing who the actual gunman was, I think.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So they automatically assumed it was a black guy, a black gay guy, or a black lesbian.
Or a trans, because I know they were saying trans too as well, right?
When they found out it's one of their own.
Oh, you see how quick the flip script, right? That woman was coming out there talking about, oh, we're getting revenge and you guys want war. And then when she found out it wasn't her own, her tweet was, oh, we need to have compassion and we need to have understanding for why this really. Or what about the investigator, the guy who said for 36 hours, I was hoping and praying it wasn't one of us. Wait, what do you mean it wasn't one of us? Well, who the fuck did you think it was? Because black people have a history of killing off like high-powered guys like this with sniper rifles, right? Because we have a history of doing that.
Well, the last time there was a sniper black guy, I recall him killing black people too.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
so
it was just going
he
around
wasn't
killing
just
everybody.
singling white people.
Yeah, no, we don't do this, bro.
No, but the one time I can remember in my life,
yeah, the black sniper guy,
from the military in New York,
yeah,
what happened.
Yeah, the black sniper guy. I remember that.
Him and his nephew or something like that. You know,
it's one.
Yeah,
exactly.
Now, because the guy's wearing a black outfit, that's enough to get us fucking put in the bucket.
Hung from trees, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna play this video because I want you guys to like listen to this, and I want to hear what you guys think about this. But hung from trees, bro. Check this out.
I killed my baby. I don't wish this on nobody.
A black kid was found hanging from a tree in Mississippi, and something really doesn't add up about this entire story. Early morning Monday, 21-year-old Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree right in the middle of Delta State University's campus in Cleveland, Mississippi. His body was discovered around 7 a.m. near the pickleball courts. Now, University Police Chief Mike Peeler confirmed the discovery and said that foul play is not suspected. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is involved, and Trey's body was released to the coroner for an autopsy. But here's the problem. Almost immediately, family and friends started saying something very different, that Trey's arms and a leg were broken. The coroner pushed back, saying that he didn't see broken bones in his exam, which leaves us with two very different stories, the official version and the one people closest to Trey believe. Now, Delta State shut down classes and canceled events, though no lockdown was issued. Officials said there was no ongoing threat, but let's be real. A black man found hanging from a tree in Mississippi will never feel straightforward. History matters here. Generations of lynchings and cover-ups mean people are skeptical, and honestly, can you blame them? And I don't give my personal opinion a lot on these types of things, but personally speaking, I don't think that a black kid would take his own life in a way that looks like a lynching. That's why this case is raising so many questions. So let me ask you, what do you guys think? Do you trust the official line that no foul play was involved, or is there more to Trey Reed's story than we're being told? Make sure you follow this page because I'll keep bringing you updates as they come in, and there's going to be a lot more.
Come on, man. Only the MAGA people would think he took his own life.
No foul play. What up, Tony? What's up, brother? How you doing?
What up,
like,
Pete?
what are you even saying? How, JG, let me hear your thoughts.
Well, like you guys said, you know, growing up in Memphis, Tennessee, and because Mississippi is the border's right there, right? So a lot of my family live out there too. Whenever I would go out there and I was in the forest and around trees, I never walked around looking like, "Ooh, this looks like a nice tree to hang myself." No. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's a long history of this happening, right? It doesn't happen, of course, like it did back during Jim Crow and prior to it. But this stuff has happened. It happened in Arkansas like in the 90s, I think. Mm-hmm. But they actually caught those guys, and they were white supremacists that did it. They caught them. And the mother forgave them. I wouldn't have forgave them, but, you know, that's another story. This happens, and it shouldn't. And what we know when it comes to lynchings, before there's a lynching, there's something that happens that doesn't go their way. And even though it has nothing to do with us, they use it as an excuse to attack us.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the Charlie Kirk thing. We know it was a white guy that did it. Oh, and it's just an excuse for us to go hang Negroes. Right? You know,
100%.
You guys have a movie To Brother Where Art Thou?
Which one?
Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Yes, I think I remember that movie. Yeah.
If you remember the scene, the Ku Klux Klan scene, when he's sitting to do his long speech, he says, because all this happened, we're going to hang us a Negro. Nothing to do with us, but just an excuse to do it. Tulsa, Oklahoma, all that stuff, what happened prior to that? A vote didn't go their way. So they use that situation as an excuse to go attack black people. Mm-hmm. Rosewood, excuse to go attack black people. New York, excuse to go attack black people. This is just another excuse either blame us for something that has nothing to do with us or to attack us for no reason. Delta State, been down there several times. The high school went down there before for football, maybe to look around, see if I want to go there. It's a pretty precious area. I'll say that. I'll say that. And it's sad, man. It's sad. Even here, the past decade or so, a black guy in Holly Springs situation happened with him. What's the story? No foul play. Black residents know something happened, but they have no evidence. So what can we do? It's sad, man.
Danny said, why don't they have NY on the cars? Didn't they say this happened in Mississippi? You sure this is a real video? I'm not sure why they got their NYPD cars in the video. No, it's real, Danny. Yeah, it's real. Everybody's reporting about this.
I'm going to say the same thing, because when they show the close-up of the cop car, that's the NYPD logo.
Let me see.
Or if they have one very similar.
Let's see here. Where's the video? Right here. So hold on. I'm gonna bring it back up. Rosewood in Florida was a good example of that Jim Crow mentality. Yeah, 100%.
What about Atlanta? Remember the guy in Atlanta, the kid that they found in the gym under the mats?
Oh, yeah.
Organs still taken out.
Still there was no tree in Mississippi.
Right there. Okay, right there. I think that's TikTok video. I think he just put a picture of a truck there. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the actual police truck. I think he just found a picture of a truck and put it there. I don't think that's actual Yeah. I think he just put that there for whatever reason. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but no, it's definitely a real story because everybody's talking about it and it's going viral pretty much, right? Because they're saying, like I said in the video, that, people are saying that he had broken limbs, and then it's saying he had broken limbs, and then when you're hearing the coroner's report, that there were no broken limbs, right? So he said the story is real, but the video is a montage. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't think the pictures that he put up there, especially when you see the trucks and everything, had anything to do much about what happened or where it happened from. So, but at the end of the day, I mean, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't know why we don't get fair representation when it comes to these investigations. Maybe you'll find out that, hey, he did do it, but I will bet my life that he didn't. I'll bet my life that someone strung him up there and hung him up there. Now, my question is, do you guys think this is because of what happened to Charlie Kirk?
Could be. I mean, it's kind of ironic that Charlie Kirk's history happens, then all of a sudden this happens right afterwards. Right? It's possibility. I highly doubt it. But college is stressful, man. These campuses, people are offing themselves sometimes. But I just can't imagine. I just can't see it. Especially in Mississippi. I just can't see it.
You can't see that happening in Mississippi?
No, I'm saying I can't see him committing suicide like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Roberta. What do you think?
I think, man, that there's a bigger agenda going on. Did this make mainstream news? Because
it did. Yeah.
The other times that it happened, it didn't make mainstream.
Yeah. No, it's viral. It definitely made mainstream news. But what's funny though, Roberto, I think more and more I'm on your side now. It seems like they're trying to start a civil war. This is where I think everything is going to, black on white crime, you know what I mean? Hatred. I shouldn't say crime, but hatred, one side trying to blame the other side for this, the left versus the right. Civil war is coming.
what I'm hearing a lot of, and we said it before, can't take it anymore. Black people can't take it anymore, and it's nice to see them standing up. And I see the Black Panthers are making a comeback.
That would be good. That would definitely be good. So let me just go with this real quick. It said, family of Black student found hanging from a tree in Mississippi demands answers. Students at a Delta State University said they also had questions about the death of Trey Reed, 21, even though authorities have said they found no evidence of foul play. At a Delta State University on Wednesday, there were few signs of the tragedy that befell the campus this week and disrupted the beginning of a new school year. Welcome back banners from the Chamber of Commerce and campaign signs for students running for homecoming court were stacked in the grass. Students had been back on campus just shy of a month when the body of DeMartrevon Trey Reed, a 21-year-old Black student, was found hanging from a tree on the campus on Monday. Reed's death has ignited calls for justice and online speculation that he was the victim of a lynching, even though authorities have said there is no evidence of foul play. Families of other Black men who have been found hanging in Mississippi were determined to have died by suicide are also questioning their official cause of death. They say that they believe their loved ones were victims of lynching in the states with a history of racially motivated violence, including the 1955 lynching of 14-year-old Emmett Till. Reed's family has not publicly commented on his death except through attorneys. Mara Brown, who was on the campus Wednesday to visit her younger sister, who recently transferred to Delta State, said she understands the feelings people are having about Reed's death. Just given the historical significance of trees, Black men, and ropes, there's just something about it to me that isn't right, she said. Bolivar County Coroner Rudolph Seals Jr. said in a statement Wednesday that his office is conducting a thorough death investigation. He echoed that other officials commented and said that a primary examination shows no evidence that Reed was physically attacked. More details will be released after the Mississippi State Crime Lab conducts an autopsy, Seals said. Y'all remember Mississippi burning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to drug me up to get me home, because I'd be resisting like a motherfucker, and there would be resistance evidence on me from them beating me too. It's impossible. Like when someone's hung, it's a statement.
Mm-hmm. You're saying, JG?
Do they have a picture of the tree? I'm just very curious. They're going to climb up a freaking tree.
I don't think so. Not in this one. And I don't trust that video enough to show.
No cameras on that campus.
Oh, that cameras on the campus. They took them somewhere where there weren't any cameras.
Or he knew where there was no cameras, because obviously it's self-inflicted.
You know? Because that's what I'm saying. So if there are cameras on the campus, right? Maybe they caught someone taking him, like you said, JG, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just funny that, you know, you could see something like that, and it's like first speculation is that no, it's a suicide.
More times than not, they would make reference that they're going to refer to the tapes and they'll have more evidence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they didn't even mention tapes.
You know what I think it is? I think it is they don't want this kind of stuff going around the school. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, someone in the school, they lynched a Black person. No, we can't have that. We need to cover it up. So they're covering it up.
Like you look at a lot of these cases, all the attempted rapes, everything that's happened that they don't report.
What's that?
All the attempted rapes and all the stuff that's happened.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Delta State is a small school, very small school. They're not going to want that reported.
Oh, 100%. 100%. They will do whatever they can to cover that up and make sure that it ends up staying as a suicide. But what I think the family needs to do is to get a private coroner to do their own autopsy, right? Because unless they just take the body and burn it right away, and they can't do that without the family's permission. I think the family has a right to have an autopsy on their own, and I think they should do that. I think they should pay for an autopsy and find out the real truth, right? Because I think a lot of these times, I think it was even with the George Floyd one, they had to do their own investigation, their own autopsies, just to make sure that they actually got the truth. Because a lot of these people cover up the truth, right? They try to say it was fentanyl that killed George Floyd, not the cop. So, yeah, I wouldn't trust in it. I say this, and I say this, and I'll say it now, and I say it again.
Wow, at least I don't lose my loss of memory with an intro like that.
It's gone, guys. It'll come back to me though. It'll come back to me. Woo! Right, gone there. Right,
it happens.
100%. But I also had another video that I wanted to show. It has a little bit to do with what we're talking about and some of the conversations we were having. But this one is going to be from JG's favorite person. Mike, are you here?
Bring her on.
Are you here, Mike? I hope you're here, because it's just a matter of time before JG says some out-of-pocket shit. We got Jasmine Crockett. Let's go.
We wasn't nowhere near Utah. Well, black people ain't had nothing to do with this. We wasn't nowhere near Utah. So I'm like, how was the response to go after black students? We're getting these alerts about this school and that school, Hampton, and all these different schools. So I was like, what is happening? And I was like, and why are we in this, right? Like, what is it that students on a HBCU campus have to do with this, right? We have had school shootings that have taken place on all types of campuses. And there are those, specifically on the right, that always want to put out this idea that black folk are dangerous and criminal, and we just have more of a propensity to commit crimes and things like that. Do you know how many school shootings we've had at a HBCU?
Zero.
One of the safest campus that you can be, a safe haven. And it is interesting because those campuses were created out of kind of the segregation idea, but we don't do that. So we're not gonna talk about white supremacy. Like, we're not going to talk about the fact that the vast majority of these shootings, whether they are seen as political or not, if we look at the numbers, white supremacy ideology. But we don't want to do anything about that. There's no legislation that they want to bring. Every time you say white supremacy, they want to yell, oh, you're race baiting. No, I am going on facts. When we look at these mass shootings, most of them are linked to neo-Nazism or Proud Boys or whatever. It's always some white supremacy kind of thing that's going on. It's not black folk that are going out there. It's not immigrants that are going out there. But what cities are we going into? Black cities, because we are supposedly the ones that commit all the crime. Which people are we going after? Immigrants, because allegedly it's immigrants, but we don't want to have a talk about what the numbers say, what the facts say, which is that we have a white supremacy problem in this country. So until we decide to deal with the problem, we're going to continue to have a problem.
JG.
Here. Cheers.
Your thoughts, JG?
I agree with her. Y'all get me wrong, right? I don't dislike the woman. And I only said I agree with the majority of things that she says.
Go ahead.
I just want her to be careful because she is in a position to where she may have to reach across the aisle to get votes to go her way from the other side. So she has to be careful with a lot of things she says. But for the most part, I agree with almost of everything she says.
But look at the other side, JG. You got to kiss and suck to get anything.
That's life, Roberto. That's
life.
Well,
you know what? Kissing and sucking, some people don't want to do it, man.
Well, okay, well, the hell with them.
Why the hell with them? I support them.
No, I'm saying if you're on a side to where, like, say you're on her side, right? And this is just politics, Roberto.
I hear you.
You have to reach across the aisle to get people to come to your side. Whether you may have to make some concessions or whatnot, it has to be done because you need those votes. Correct?
I can't see the Republicans doing anything for a black woman.
I mean, that's you. And I more than likely would agree.
You're wrong.
I more than likely would agree.
You know, like
you still have
what I
to
see going on in the U.S. right now is not it's dysfunctional, man.
Well, we're not going to do a thing because Republicans don't want to help. No. Use this opportunity to say, hey, we're trying to push these legislations. Here's legislation we're pushing. Not just word of mouth, not just lip service. Show actions. And once you show those actions, the people see, okay, well, damn, it is Republicans doing that. Because for so long, it's usually been, well, the left will talk a lot, but when it comes to actually putting it into action, well, we tried, but, they didn't want to do this and they didn't want to do that. The one thing about the Republican Party, and I can't stand them, but you have to admire when they want something done, they get that shit done.
Under any administration, JG, I would agree with you 1,000%. But this administration, I'm sorry, I just don't see it happening. Even if she was to, kiss their ass, she's a black woman.
Well, again, I didn't say kiss their ass.
Anything.
I say you have to make
votes.
concessions. This is just, like I always say, politics is business at the end of the day. You think all business owners love each other? Hell no. But when we got to get something going, sometimes we have to make some concessions.
It's personal now. It ain't business anymore. It's personal.
But no, it is what it is.
Yeah, Zachary, we did, and that's going to be coming up when we get to one of our other topics, so don't worry, stick around for that, because we definitely got something on that. Now, here's the thing that I say, because I understand what you're saying, and I understand, and Danny says it too. It's like when we're black, we have to carry ourselves a different way, right? We have to carry ourselves in a higher manner. But at the same time, I'm like, why? At this point, when other people aren't doing it, like, listen, okay, because I know, and it's going to get into the communist stuff that Roberto was talking about, but people are getting canceled for saying things about Charlie Kirk, right? Nobody said shit when they were making fun of George Floyd. Nobody said shit when they were making fun of the dude with the cigarettes. Can't remember his name right now. Michael something is slipping my mind. No one said shit about that, right? No one said shit when they made fucking fun of Breonna Taylor. Thank you, Roberto. That was the next one too as well, right? No one said shit about that. But now all of a sudden, because people are trying to do things and whatever they want to do, that's their business. I don't care. I don't celebrate anybody's death or anything at all. I don't have sympathy for it either. You can't make me feel sorry for someone that didn't feel sorry for black people, like hated black people and stuff like that. So you can't do that, right? But at the same time, the hypocrisy is there, right? It's like you gotta
it's there. Fuck.
You gotta hold yourself to a different standard and be like, oh, I gotta stand because people are gonna hate. But no, the other side can do the same thing, right? They can make fun of you. They can say all kind of outlandish shit. But Jasmine Crockett fucking dances to Not Like Us, and it's a problem. That's the problem.
You know what, Nzo? I agree.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is why I would never get in politics. I'd be just like Jasmine Crockett right up there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Exactly. See, that's the only point I'm making. Like, I'm not in that position, right? I know me. I can't go up there and pussyfoot around and kiss up and do all the stuff to people I know who aren't going to have my best interests. I would say fuck them.
Yeah, 100%.
Do what I have to do. Like Jasmine Crockett does a lot of time. Hey, I'm calling all you guys out. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I think that's what she does. So that's why I don't want
anybody to misunderstand. I'm not saying that I don't agree with anything she's saying. I agree with everything she's saying. And if I was there, I'd play the exact fucking thing. You'd probably throw a bunch of motherfuckers in there too. But 100%. I'm not in that position. But what I do know is those who are in that position have to reach across the aisle to make certain concessions. It may not necessarily have to be her, but be some of her contemporaries. They have to go out there. Okay, well, Jazz, I'm gonna let you be the talker. I'm gonna work behind the scenes, try to get these guys on our side. And you do have some left-leaning Republicans there that do vote on the other side. It's just hard-nosed, far-right people you can't convince. You will never be able to convince them.
No, I got you. I just think for me, I'm like, to me, Jasmine Crockett is a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? I love it. If you're gonna have to fight fire with fire, then fight fire with fire. You want to speak dirty, like she got. So they shitted on her for talking about the senator. She called him like Mr. Hot Wheels or something like that. And they shitted on her for doing that. It was funny, right? But at the same time, Donald Trump has said that shit about Democrats left and right, called them all kinds of names, and it's okay.
The names
And
he
I
called
think
Kamala. Wow.
exactly. And I think what's funny? I think this situation is showing the hypocrisy of Donald Trump and his MAGA crew, pretty much, right? Because they talking about free speech. Donald Trump ran on free speech. But now they have they call it a dox, right? They said they're not doxing people, but they're pretty much doxing anybody who had anything bad to say about Charlie Kirk. That shit is
Can you go back to
crazy.
exactly what he said? Please stop calling Democrats left leaning. Who said they were left leaning?
Please stop calling Democrats left leaning. They're liberals.
You talk about
I don't think anybody said that.
I said there are some Republicans who are kind of left leaning, but I never said anything about Democrats being not.
Yeah,
maybe something else I don't know. Go ahead.
That's why we blacks have to move differently. That's why we have to be better and take the high road when it's not being done on the other side. Even when we do take the high road, we still get exactly. You just hit the nail on the head, Danny. Even when we take the high road, we still get shitted on. So you know what? You might as well fucking do the thing that they're going to shit on you for. Because you're going to get blamed for it anyways. So fucking do it. That's what I say, right? Because you can be all this, I'm great and I'm not trying to do all of this stuff and that. And as good as you want to be, they still going to shit on you? So you might as well fucking do it. You might as well be that ignorant black man. You might as well be, like Roberto said, punch somebody in the face for calling you the N-word. That's how they see you anyways. So you know what? Like what did Redman say, your favorite artist, Danny? I be that? Yeah, I be that. 100%. It's sooner or later, it's going to get to the point where all these fucking labels that you're putting on us, it's like, okay, well, if you want to label us that, then we might as well be that. Because no matter what we do, and you know for well, Danny, like you're a good police officer, but you have to take shit because of the bad ones, right? The bad cops could be a minority, but just because of such a loud voice out there, right? They look at you as one of those bad ones before they look at you as a good one. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. The short end of the stick is not fair, but it's the facts of life. But that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be the facts of life. It should not be that way anymore, right? Shouldn't matter if we black, if we white, if we Asian, if whatever color we are, we should be judged by our personality and not by the color of our skin. And if a white person can act a donkey and get away with it, then I don't see why a black person can't act a donkey and get away with it too.
Are you saying that she's a donkey?
Oh, hell no.
Mike, clip it. Mike, donkey.
I would never, JG. Don't put me in your category. You see, here's the thing. I love my black people, JG. I don't know about you. All right? We still don't know if that's a black man under that avatar or not, right? Because when you put your camera on, it looked like your beard was painted on. You know what I mean? So it looks like you did some little work.
Leave my black face alone.
Right? You went to the black face of Drewski, right? You called up Drewski and said, hey, I loved what you did with the white face. I need you to do that for me, but in black face. Because I got to I gotta perpetrate on these brothers that I'm on a stream with every week.
You got to connect. You got it from me.
Yeah, you see, there you go. There you go. There you go. But yeah, so I don't know. For me, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I talked a lot and I said I think that, at the end of the day, we should start fighting fire with fire. I don't know.
I think I started the conversation with it. It's crazy because this guy was preaching so much hate, and you sent a video, you put a video on Facebook. I don't know who that was.
Lucas,
and a lot of the shit he said. I mean, if every black guy doesn't feel that way, then you're part of the problem.
Mm-hmm. Facts. I clipped that because I really liked what he said in that clip.
Did you get any fire from it?
Not really, but I know he's getting fire from it, right? People are honest. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you this: if you guys haven't, there was 2 weeks, right? Well, he does a call-in show where people call in, and if you didn't watch the call-in show, what he was doing to Charlie, you guys missed out, bro. That was some of the funniest shit I seen. Lucas does some funny shit sometimes, but that shit when these people were calling in, oh my God, I was dying. He usually deletes his streams, but if I can go back and find some of the shit that was going on there, bro, it was hilarious. Danny said, I get what you're saying, but sometimes, not all the times, the low road will get you put in a cage or grave. You see, if they put a bullet in Kirk, you know what they'll put 3 or 4 in one of us. It's crazy. I get you, Danny, 100%. But you know what? Maybe we need a murder. Right? Maybe we do need someone that we... And I'm not trying to say I want to...
Continue. Go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, let me explain because I don't want people to say, oh, I don't think that, anybody should get murdered or anything like that. But I think if we have something to stand behind, right? We stood behind George Floyd, but that didn't last, right? That didn't last. They make fun of George Floyd constantly, and we don't say shit. We don't do shit. We let it go. Some people stand up and fight or whatever. More or less, we let them do what they want to do. Right. But I think we need, because they are rallying behind. A lot of people are saying that they're using what happened to Charlie Kirk to reinforce their side. Maybe that's what we need. We need someone that we can reinforce against, someone that can bring us all together, because that is what we need right now. Like Roberto said, the Black Panthers are coming back. I hope they do. I hope they do. I hope we get some kind of leaders that we can actually get behind. You know what I mean? And follow. That's what I want to see. That's what I feel like we need. Danny said, I see your point. I get it, Danny, and I see yours too, right? 100%. I don't deny the fact that, we have to be held. So, for example, we have the angry black man stigma, right? Like Roberto said. So someone calls you a name, the N-word, you retaliate. You're the angry black man because, it's just a word, right? You guys shouldn't be upset a word. It's just a word, blah, 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 this and that, right? So even though if he didn't call Roberto the N-word, Roberto wouldn't have slapped him in the face, but cause and effect, right? But because Roberto slapped in the face, Roberto's the bad one because it was just a word. No, the dude was the bad one, So I get that.
There's an action causes a reaction.
100%. 100%. So I understand what you're saying too. I just think at the end of the day, if we keep worrying about what they think about us or what other people think about us, then we're never going to get ahead. We need to start worrying about us and fuck them. If they don't like the fact, and I'm going to show a video because there was a dude who made fun of Charlie Kirk, and guess what? He got expelled from school, right?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if we consist on just being the pushovers, then we're always going to be the pushovers. If we're just going to consist on being the ones that'll be like, oh, it's only a word, guys, let's ignore it, then they're always going to do that to us, right? This is why the LGBT community has gotten their rights a lot quicker than black people did is because anytime someone said some outlandish shit about the trans community, the gay community, or any one of them, they band together and they cut that shit off right away.
And the gay community has a lot of money.
100%.
Bingo, Roberto. Bingo.
100%.
Money.
100%.
Money. So we have those martyrs, and I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry, bro. You can say something.
No,
I was just going to say regarding this Kirk guy, you saw what happened with The Rock's daughter?
Yeah. We'll get into that too.
She just made this one comment. If you want people to have kind words when you pass, you should have kind words when you're alive. And because she said that,
that's
went after her big time. But it's only the truth.
It's the truth.
You're not insulting the guy's family, discrediting. It's just the truth.
Mm-hmm. But they can't handle the truth. That's the problem.
Exactly. So
they can't handle
that line from the movie over and over and over and over on a fucking.
And you were saying, JG?
Oh shit. Oh yeah, money. Roberto hit the nail on the head. Money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is of course Scarface. First, you get the money, get the power.
100%.
So we're gonna have these martyrs out here, and if you want to put Jasmine Croft out there as a martyr, fine, so be it. Because martyr doesn't always mean they're gonna get accepted. It means other things too.
Yeah, someone to follow. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna do that, we need to have money to back them up. When someone who is in a certain situation who's on the other side, they get to a situation, what happens? They bail them out quickly. All that money come out of nowhere. Yep. They fund all that money in to bail them out, to back them up, whatever they got to do.
Agreed.
So it's not just about us speaking out, right? We have to have finances to back it up too.
Agreed.
Right? Because I always say we spend a lot of money, but as a whole, we don't save a lot.
I agree.
We don't put money behind our causes like we should. Why? Because you have some causes that we do put our money behind, Dr. Umar.
Facts. And there's
and what happens? So I can't. Let's be real. I don't know about you guys in Canada, but here, for those who are in America, let's be real. When we need a job done, when it comes to a black person, what do you just say? I don't know. We kind of look out sideways. I do it myself. Like, I don't know. We'll trust someone else who's not us to do it before we'll trust our own. So we have to establish trust within our own community as well.
I agree, JG, because I was just about to say, because you know what? That's part of the problem too as well, right? And I say this too as well, because there's a lot of, okay, so some of these old women at my work, right? They always talk about, they love, anytime they see a homeless person, right? They don't give a shit. But if the homeless person has a dog, they can feel sorry for the dog, right? Oh my God, the poor dog. And I'm like, listen, you don't care about the homeless person, but you care about the dog, right? And they're always like, oh, well, I'll take them if they need to get food. I'll take them to buy food, but I ain't going to give them money, right? And I know there are a few people that think that way too, and I get it. But for me, I'm like, listen, it's not about what they do with the money, right? It's about what I did. I did my good deed and I gave you the money. Now, if you don't use that money to go buy food to eat, and that's on you. But then again, I'm also on the kind of vibe where it's like, this person who has such a shitty life, right? Outside constantly, no place to sleep, right? Barely gets any food. Listen, I know if I was out on the street and dude fucking handed me a spliff, you know what I'm saying, Roberto? You ain't smoked a spliff in years, and someone says, here, hold that. Oh, you 100%, I'm going to enjoy that, right? So I'm at the same time, I'm like, I get it, right? You get these people who never have that drink that they love, or that weed that they love, or whatever that they love, and then you give them a $10 and they're able to go and have a good time for 10 fucking minutes or an hour. I'm okay with that. I am 100% okay with that, because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's not about what you did with the money. It's about me. I did it because I was able to do something for you, right? And if you start looking at, well, I'm not giving you money because you're going to use it on drugs, then you're not doing it for that person. You know what I mean? You're not helping out that person. You're just doing it because you feel like this is what I need. And I just don't feel that way. So I'll able to give a $5 here to this person there if I have it here, take that. You know what I mean? And if they do what they do with it, they do what they do with it. But at least I went out there and I did something good. I probably made this guy's day, maybe a week, maybe a month by just giving him $5. So at the end of the day, I don't know, man. I just feel like I think we concerned are a lot about things that aren't that are not as important as other things. You know what I mean? That's just me. I get it. I know a lot of people don't feel that way. I know a lot of people will say, like, I'm not giving you money so you can go out and buy drugs on it. But man, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm on the street and it's been a year and you give me a $20, there's a good chance 10 of it's going to weed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's a good chance. Hey, listen, I can get some ramen noodles, right? Last me for the week and a spliff. There you go. So, and you know what? So be it. At least I was happy for that moment. So that's how I feel about it. What do you guys think?
I mean, yeah. I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. You said it all.
What do you think? What do you think, Roberto?
If I get $20, am I buying weed?
No, just in general, like when I say people give it to and they worry about what they do with the money when you give it, or
no.
Yeah, would you and to be for real, would you take $10 and buy weed?
No, because the spliff wouldn't be big enough.
It would just be a tease, right?
Take the whole 20 or nothing.
I got you. I feel you.
To be honest, it would probably be food because my stomach would win over my heights. Because I'm not a nice person when I'm hungry,
Yeah. But I'm saying if you could buy some food with $10 and you know what I mean? Because when you have the like ramen noodles is something that's a luxury dinner.
I would eat that shit.
Oh, I think you probably would. No, I'm not saying now, but even like on this, like if you were homeless.
I was roughing it. I think I would go to a bakery and buy bread.
I got you.
Ramen noodles, man.
I know that ain't good to eat.
That shit ain't what it used to be, Nzo.
No, I know, but like when you get like year and you have it's only $1.
I'm not trying to say I'm better than anybody because I know.
No, I know. Yeah,
I know that shit,
Yeah.
But they make the poison affordable.
Mm.
You want to buy the good shit, you got to spend money. And I tell you right now, even buying the good shit, I went and bought some peaches. I think I got 6 or 7 of them for like $5, $6. It's almost $1 a peach, right? And I'm like, this is a treat for me because I haven't had a peach in a long time, and these bad boys were big.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I'll save it for the weekend. Not even fucking 2 days. You know those peaches went bad?
Oh yeah, 100%. The bananas all the time.
2 fucking days.
Yeah, the bananas go bad all the time, real quick. They fucking ripe and go bad quick.
It's fruits across the board. Right now, when I go grocery shopping, I buy enough fruits that we're gonna eat right now.
Yeah.
Because you leave that shit there to bring to work the next day, and you get to work and you take a bite, your shit's rotten. How the fuck's that possible?
Yeah. Or you gotta eat that within the week. Danny said, "Wow." He said, "Thank you, Anza. Won't be giving any more homeless people money for the next year." Ha ha ha. Well, I mean, hey, that's you the Christian dude, Danny. You the one that should be, giving up the money all the time. You the one that shouldn't matter, right? I'm just saying.
You gotta roll the role. You can't be looking as good as me, and you're fucking begging for money.
Preach that, Roberto.
You're up there and you're fucking 110 pounds wet, and you look cold. I'll tell you, I'll look around, and if I see a restaurant, I'll tell you, meet me over there. I'll buy you a Happy Meal. I'll buy you something and give you the food before I give you the money. The only time I gave somebody money is we were in California and we were driving, and I saw a family on a bench, man. that it destroyed me. I told my wife, if we have any singles, let's give it to them. Now, of course, we gave them a little more than that, but the gratefulness was a reward on its own. You can't spend that money anywhere and get that reward in return. Because
100%.
that reward will wear off if you buy a pair of jeans or you buy a fucking earphones or something like that. But that memory of that father thanking me and almost crying, man, I can imagine how long that family's been sitting there and they didn't get fucking one thing. People are saying,
100%.
"Oh, how desperate could you be to have your kids there? The nerve of them. Maybe they're fucking homeless."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had seen this dude today. He was like begging for money earlier, like outside on my break, and I just watched these people look at him like and give him this disgusted look. And bro, I went in my pocket and whatever change I had, I just walked over and gave it to him. I'm like, here, take that.
I think black people give money more times than not. You know that, to be honest, Nzo?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
I think
white
so.
people don't do it, but more times than not, they go to black people because they know they'll get it.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. 100%. I think so.
Guy always tells me they always thank you, brother.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what he said.
I know that we ain't family. I know what they mean by brother,
Yeah. That's exactly what I said.
Don't call me brother, man.
So listen, here's the thing.
Give my money back, bitch.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. And this may sound, I don't even know if I should say it. But I try it with get the money. I try to make sure that the exchange has no contact whatsoever.
Oh, of course.
Just put it that way. You know what I mean? Like, here, drop it like that. Here, hold that.
I'll throw it at you.
Donnie sent the $5 super chat. Thank you, Donnie. Much appreciated. He said, JG, he ain't got nothing. I will buy food like Roberto said. Ain't nothing in the Bible about buying someone drugs. I will sleep well. Also, JG. So hold on. But you don't know that that's what they're going to do with the money before you give it to them. Right? Now, I said that because I told you that's what I would do. And I stand by that shit 100%. Fuck yeah. I'm not like Roberto. I'll eat a fucking ramen noodle every day. Right? Right? You give me $10, I can buy 10 packs of ramen noodles. I got ramen noodles for 10 days. Yeah, 100%. That other $10 is going on a spliff. Guaranteed. Plus, you can go to the SCDQ and you can get a gram for $7. So I have an extra $3 to buy a drink. I'm good.
That fucking spliff you're buying in SQDC ain't even gonna last you a day.
You right, but if I ain't smoked in a year, Roberto, I'm gonna get high as shit.
Oh, you're also gonna get a fucking head rush.
and high as shit. So I'm good. You know what I mean? Just imagine.
Those little 1 Grammys are very disappointing sometimes. You know that.
Yeah, I agree. But again, at the same time,
first time there was a strain, it was $50 a 3.5. I said, "Are you fucking mad?" But hey, they have a thing you can taste it for $10. So I said, "Yeah, let me try it. I had no idea. Like, my version of a gram visually is different than theirs. Obviously, we got 2 different fucking scales. I opened that bag on, so I tilted it.
You see, like two little buds, right?
Not even one test tube bud fell out. I looked in that bag. What the? I barely rolled a spliff out of it.
Yeah.
Their 3.5 is not street 3.5. Their 1 gram is not street 1 gram. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but it's just the math just don't add up.
No, it actually is. I think their weed is heavy though, because I always weigh out my shit whenever I get it from them. And
I don't want to weigh it because they're my only source. Because if it's wrong, I ain't going back and I'm out of luck.
No, it'll be right. I just think that the weed is like sometimes you get fluffy weed, so it's a little bit heavier than regular weed. But yeah, it looks like I did the same thing, bro. I was like, this doesn't look like no 3.5. Like, what is this? Right? And I got home and I weighed it out, and it actually was a 3.5. So yeah. But Danny said, hello. And thank you for another $2. Danny, he said, hello, no money given, food purchase only. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll just rob you and take the money. There you go, Danny. All right? We do it like that then. But that's just me. I'm just saying, it is what it is. At least I'm being honest with it. You better believe, because I don't drink, right? If it was drinking, I'd probably buy a beer. But since I don't drink and I smoke more than anything, it would be weed.
Well,
It'd be
them
weed. But
motherfuckers begging for money that drink, they broke.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Because
But
they
here's the
can't
thing.
walk properly to your car to get the money.
I got a question. Well, not a question, but something, because you brought up food earlier and it reminded me. So last week, right? I was like, man, we need to order some food. I don't know what. It hasn't been a minute. I was like, oh yeah, we got this Billy K's, right? So I ordered from Billy's, Roberto, right? They had, you get your Billy burger, you get your fries, and then they had another one for like half price. So I got that. So I had 2 burgers, I had the fries drink. I ate one of the burgers, right? That first night. Bro, I was shitting every 10 minutes, bro. I was going to the bathroom every 10 minutes, like, yo, what the hell? Right? I'm like, but I figured because I got the big one. You know which one I'm talking about? The
BK
triple
burger.
burger with the bacon. Right.
Yeah.
The triple on the bacon. So I figured it was just a big burger, right? I ate the big burger fries. That's why. So the next day I woke up. Lunchtime came around. It's like, oh yeah, I still have this other burger over here. Right? Boom. Heated that shit up. Ate that shit up. My belly was rolling all day. I was in so much pain from that burger, bro. Like I had to sleep it off. It was like I was like, oh my lord, like what the hell? Like, and I was trying to use the bathroom, but this time I wasn't using the bathroom, so it was just my belly like aching. I'm like, yeah, I'm never
Which
ordering
Billy
from
K's
there.
is this? Which Billy K you order from? Downtown?
The one in the West Island.
I wasn't too crazy
The one,
about that when I told you, right?
the one we went to. No, I don't remember you saying that. To be honest with you,
No, I said I go to the one in Laval.
I got you.
My first time, the one in the West Island, and every time I go to a burger place in the West Island, like the one I went to, Five Guys, they closed that down, and I don't know if my review had something to do with it, but I have to say it wasn't shortly after I wrote that review, the place closed down, and Five Guys is a fucking machine.
Yeah. No. My belly was rolling. I'm like, nope, I'm good. Never again. He said, if it's winter time, I will bring you a couple of bottles of Ray and Nephew.
That would be nice.
You can keep that shit. All right, that is
What's
Ray.
going on here?
Ray and Nephew. That Danny with another $2 super chat. Thank you, Danny, very much. He said, JG, it was some of that moose they don't eat. Really?
Right.
You just so first off, Ray and Nephew is poison. So you can keep that shit. Roberto, if he wants to drink it, you can drink it. That shit is poison.
Poison. Want to drink it.
Yeah, well,
let me just tell you, okay, because summer's soon done. But I have the fucking wickedest fucking summer drink for you. You like smoothies?
Nah.
Because I would tell you, you buy a mango smoothie and you put 2 caps of that fucking Ray and Nephew. Buy a large mango smoothie, put 2 caps of that Ray and Nephew. I guarantee you by that drink is done, you're saying this is my summer drink. Guaranteed. If it isn't, at least you tried. But everyone went to a party. I had 1 bottle of Ray and Nephew and McDonald's was down the street. I told this guy, go buy 8 fucking large smoothies. Man, that was one hell of a party, boy. I don't even know what happened to the rest of the bottle, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm good. That's just poison. You may be right, but I ain't taking a chance. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I watched my dad drink a whole bottle of that one night. I'm good.
But to be honest, I think there's 2 different kinds. I'm not saying you.
Me too. Yeah.
But
no, he had
is the one that you sniff it and the sinuses.
Yeah, no.
Clear.
No, he had the overproof. My sister brought it from Jamaica for him.
Wow.
That was the only way we were. Yeah, that was the only way we were getting it. Right? She would bring it from Jamaica, and every time she went to Jamaica, she brought him one. And that one night, he drank the whole bottle.
The 40 or 22?
The 22 wasn't the 40.
Even a 22 is fucking mad.
Yeah. The
You
whole
need at least 3 boxes of orange juice
the
for
whole
that
bottle.
22.
But hey, listen, Roberto, I'm gonna tell you this, right? These are the same people, right? We went to, of course, they were younger. I was like 16 or whatever, right? We went on vacation and we went to Ontario, and that was the first time that my dad seen the 40-ounce Crown bottles, right? Because usually just have the regular bottles. They had the 40-ounce. He grabbed 3. They finished 2 the weekend. We got there Friday, right? Sunday, 2 of them were gone. They were so fucked up that they woke up in the morning and cursed us off for drinking one of their bottles.
And they finished everything?
Yes,
Wow.
yes, crazy. So yeah, him drinking that whole bottle didn't surprise me. But he was messed up the next day. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
That's
But guys,
liquor.
oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
This
Guys,
is communism.
we have another topic at hand, which is the U.S. communist? Now, USA is the USA. I just had to put in there because it would fit like that in the title, all right? But Roberto, let me know what you think.
Well, I don't know who made the Kimmel comment earlier. And
Oh yeah, I have it.
That's a clear as day sign that the U.S. is turning communist, because that's something Putin would do. You talk shit, he shuts you down, and Trump can't take it to the next level like Putin, where they disappear. Well, maybe he can, but that's what's happening in the U.S. right now. And this man put out some kind of thing where nobody could talk shit about him anymore, where they could be prosecuted. And then they played videos of this man pre-election talking about Kamala. He destroyed this woman with the fucking insults he dropped on her. Event after event after event. Now, the thing that bothers me so much about this Captain Orange guy, Nzo, is that we come on here every week and we talk about stuff that's just unfathomable. Like you wouldn't even fucking think it on the best weed, right? And this man's pulling it off day after fucking day. Nothing done, yo. Nothing. Oh, Trump did something illegal. Yeah? So what?
It says ABC is indefinitely suspending Jimmy Kimmel's talk show from airing after his comments about Charlie Kirk. He said, "We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it."
Isn't that what they did?
I don't think he's wrong.
No, he's not wrong. But for talking the truth, you're punished.
They are trying to censor everything. For the person who ran on free speech, right? Who Charlie Kirk has actually championed free speech. Now they're doing everything in their power to get rid of free speech. Make it make fucking sense. American on the panel, JG, make it make sense.
Well, not only that, remember when the Republicans were saying that the Democrats are trying to censor everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Look what he's doing. Like what I keep saying all the time, they both do the same shit. It's just this time we got Captain Orange up in there.
To this level, though, JG, I know they both do the same shit, but
can I finish?
Doing shit that hasn't been done before.
Can I finish though?
Okay, sorry.
I know where you're going. Let me finish.
Sorry.
This guy, we know he's a hypocrite. We know this guy's a racist. We know this guy's a power-hungry imbecile. All right? He's wielding his power. He's flexing his cock and do whatever the hell he wants. You know what's worse? Nothing standing in his way. Nothing standing in his way. So I really don't know what to do. You ask me as an American, what? I don't know.
Revolution, revolution, revolution.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can do that.
Well,
I'm all
I'm
for
gonna
it.
I'm gonna tell you one thing that you're not gonna do.
Oh yeah, y'all joining. Y'all joining up. We can be real.
No, you're not. You're not moving to Canada. All right, you're not doing that. I'm just letting you know.
Nzo, get that couch ready, brother.
But Roberto, you had a question. You asked if it's to this degree.
Well,
go ahead.
I'm trying to think.
I don't think, me personally, I don't think it's ever been to this degree. But go ahead.
The only thing I could think close to it was probably when the Klan was at its peak. They had people in the government who were Klan's members and all that stuff. They had the Klan March in Washington. They had all that stuff. That's the closest thing I could think of in America.
Well, they have the Klan in there right now.
Oh yeah, but it's you know.
Now they're chief of police. They're governors.
Oh, they've always been chief of police and governors. it's just you know.
I think they coming out more now. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, they were like, you know, oh, we gotta hide our racism. But I think ever since Trump got elected the first time, they don't hide it anymore. You know what I mean? Like they don't hide their racism anymore. And I'm sorry, but Charlie, oh shit. Wow, Amazing Lucas is actually on Piles. He went on Piers Morgan. That's interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
He did say
love and hate Piers Morgan, but he lets everybody on there to talk. He lets everybody.
Yeah, but I think you see, here's the problem that I have with Piers Morgan and the stuff that he does, right? Someone will say something like, oh, well, Trump is a this. And will be like, well, the Democrats did that. Do you ban the Democrats? Yo, but will you say that Trump did this? Well, the Democrats did it. Like, he never says anything like, he always pushes it back on something else when someone questions him. You know what I mean?
Well, you know why he does it. You know why he does it.
Yeah.
You know why he does it. Yeah, he's an asshole for doing it, but yeah, we know why he does it.
Yeah. So there's another thing that I definitely wanted to show about this too, but because it's X, I gotta be careful. Go ahead, Roberto.
Why they can't answer a simple yes or no question?
Exactly.
Never. They can't fucking answer. They want to give us some rah ray answer, and they get offended when they're interrupted when the person says it's just a simple yes or no.
Facts. Listen, I just. Hold on, let's just watch some of this, guys. I want you to, because I think Roberto, if you watched Amazing Lucas, I think you would watch him at night sometimes. Because I usually like nothing to do. I'll pop on Amazing Lucas, and I tell you, this dude cracks me up sometimes. I just want to hear
call-in shows, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah. They're hilarious. Let's just hear what you're saying. But go ahead, Roberto. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was finished. I'm good.
Okay. Let's listen to this for a bit.
They would call Christ a hippie and want to nail him to the cross. Christ does not condone white supremacy, yet these white supremacists think they're Christian. Every single time, call you an N-word and be like, Jesus saves. What Jesus are you worshiping? What the fuck? You're a stupid N-word. In the bio, mother, proud mother of two, Navy vet, John's 3:16. Every single fucking time. Let's go on. They banned bump stock ban. They had a bump stock ban under Donald Trump while they were fear-mongering about Biden taking away your guns. But as we saw, I don't even remember.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that later. Definitely want to see.
He's on with. This is with Pierce and all these other people. They don't look happy.
Yeah. No, he's reacting to his debate when he was on their show, and I watched him, and he said he was gonna do it. Right? He said they called him and said they wanted to get him on there, and he said he was gonna do it, and I guess he did it. So I'm definitely gonna watch that because this dude, Lucas was the original Candace Owens, Roberto.
Oh yeah.
He was the original Candace Owens. He was on the white people's side. He was like bootlicking for them hard until George Floyd. And that's when he switched. And he realized the hypocrisy. And he was like, okay, you know what? I can't do this anymore. And that's when he switched. But if he didn't switch, he would have been up there with Candace Owen, if not higher than Candace Owen. You know, so it's crazy. But yeah, so there was this other thing I wanted to show too, right? Because we're talking about, you know, communism, and we have this guy getting canceled, and then we have another one which I wanted to show you too.
He's controlling schools. He's controlling everything.
100%. All right, so do I do this one or this one? Okay, let's do this one. It's 47 seconds. Hold on, that's this one. Okay. All right, so watch this one, guys, because this guy was expelled from school for doing this.
He's not real. Oh my God.
Everybody has
Oh, buddy.
Fuck that nigga. You get expelled, dude.
Wow. Not surprised, but wow.
And he did get expelled. He got expelled for that. Hold on. Let me just bring up the proof, because I know, did he really get expelled? Yeah, right here. Where is the tab? College shooting expelled after acting out Charlie Kirk's assassination at Virgil. So they were honoring Charlie Kirk, and he did that, and he got expelled. Roberto, your thoughts?
You heard that N-word comment when he was walking by?
Mm-hmm.
Pow!
Of course.
I couldn't live in that. I couldn't, man. I know JG says nothing new and it happens all the time. I couldn't get numb to that.
Yeah, I know, man. And I feel you.
It rarely happens here, and it fucking irks me, man. Sometimes I just, I wish you'd say it. Give me a reason to let go all this animosity I have inside of me, man.
100%.
I'm
Now,
not violent.
oh, I know you're not, but I can understand where you're coming from. But do you think
we're not even really going through it, Nzo? Just to witness it is overbearing.
Yeah.
I can't take it.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, we're in Canada. It's totally different over here, right? We talk about what we see, but we not even have the experience that Americans have. I can't even pretend to know what it's like, right?
No.
You know what I mean? And I'll never do that. I'll never pretend to know what it's like to live over there, or to, worry about having to be murdered by cops or this and that, or, living in the type of poverty that some of these people have live in. You know what I mean? Like, we have poverty over here, but I don't think it's as bad as some of the projects that, are out there. So I don't know. So I'll never sit there and pretend to be like this. I know everything, or this and that, but damn, bro. We do feel it. Like Roberto said, we do feel it. And do you guys think he should have been expelled for that?
I think it's stupid what he did. There's other ways to express how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Would we want someone mimicking Floyd? at his vigil.
Well, I'm glad you said that because they did.
Well, I don't know what happened to that guy, but it wasn't on a campus, I'm sure.
No, it was actually at like Disney World or some shit like that. You remember I showed the video? I'll find it. I'll bring it up. But we also have this, right? Congratulations to George Floyd, 5 years sober. That was 5 years after he died. Right? I can't breathe with a bunch of fentanyl shit in his mouth. Right? And his nose and pipes and all of that. Right? So we've had George Floyd being mocked on a regular basis. Right there. George Floyd with a fentanyl pill on his neck. Did anybody get canceled or expelled or fired for making fun of him?
To my knowledge, no.
So is it really free speech if you guys are expelling somebody for making fun of Kirk, but you're not doing it to the same on the other side? You see, that's where it comes from for me, right? It's not about being able to make fun of people because I don't think you should, right? I'll say that straight up. I won't celebrate anybody's death, murder, or anything like that. But if you're going to allow one side to do it, then you damn well better allow the other side to do it as well. And they don't. Like you said, Roberto, they are flexing their muscle and they're canceling anybody and anybody who has anything negative to say about Charlie Kirk, who is a known racist.
And they say they're not racist, but yet they promote racism. I don't understand.
100%.
Like
100%.
Again, this guy said, the black guy said, how fucking stupid do you think we are?
100%. I agree. And then I also want to play this guy because I think he's like a raccoon and I can't stand him as well. But JG, what are your thoughts real quick?
You know, it shouldn't be this normal for that to happen. So what I mean, like you said, you mock George Floyd, we should be able to mock. I forgot the dude's name already. Kirk. What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. And it's sometimes a battle with. I know the last week we talked about. I was like, man, I hate that happened to him. There's like, am I really sorry it happened? You know what I mean? Don't really care that much. I don't think I do.
And should you?
It should. I like to, and it should. I think he deserves every bit of vitriol he's getting. Because he was going from campus to campus, spouting out bullshit numbers, spouting out hate, spouting out racist language. Right? And it's easy to go up against a college student who don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Who really knows what to say, don't know how to articulate what to say like he does.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to go from campus to campus and talk shit about, go at them.
What up, Mike?
But when it comes to somebody that's able to stand toe to toe with him, he don't go up to him. He does not debate him.
Oh, there's this black girl and I wish they they showed the whole debate or they cut it like towards the end, but she was cooking him. She was cooking him. So you're right. There are some people out there that, when they know what they're talking about, he gets cooked by them.
And he also makes you wonder, is his wife also racist? And I hate to throw her in it, but it's almost because I'm not sure if you guys know people. I've known one guy at least who said, yeah, my girlfriend's kind of racist. How you kind of racist? Either you're racist or you're not.
100%.
So therefore, if you know that she's racist, are you also racist? You can't sit there and say you hate racism, hate racist people, but you're with someone who's racist.
100%. Agreed.
And we're starting to see that this is the mindset of not just the older generation, but the younger generation come up with that same mindset. People, and the worst thing about him dying They're gonna see a lot more Charlie Kirks coming out the woodwork, spouting out the same
100%.
shit. It's gonna be even worse. Remember last week I said it's gonna be some riots. It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
What happened the very next day?
Facts.
No,
So we need to define free speech.
I feel.
We need to define what free speech is, right? Is free speech you can say what you want with no consequence? Because it seems like when we come at somebody like Charlie Kirk, it's a consequence to what we say. But like you said, also when you say something about George Floyd, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's again, it shouldn't be this normal.
Agreed.
But unfortunately, it is.
And you said something, Roberto. What did you say?
I tried.
It's okay. All right. So this guy is a 100% bootlicker, and I want you guys to.
You got in the blue shirt?
Yeah, and I want you guys to listen why.
Charlie Kirk's death has led me to an uncomfortable conversation that I want to facilitate. To my white brothers and sisters, how would you hope your minority friends respond to the celebration of Charlie Kirk's life when he has very publicly said things like this?
I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live as a capitalist. Because of DEI, it begs the question when you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence? And Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks. They're coming out and they're saying, I'm only here because of affirmative action. Yeah, we know you do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously.
Refer to Asian individuals by the C word, a word too violent for me to even utter.
We started this whole thing off wrong. I would suggest you do some research and get some context about things before you start formulating your opinions. For one, he didn't call anyone the C word. He called the man by his name. He was talking to the man whose name is Chank. Chank was speaking out of turn from the crowd, saying something to Charlie that was not true. Now, you can argue Charlie lost his self-control, which I think he did. I think he should have handled it a little bit better, but he wasn't calling anybody the C word. So again...
So that he is correct on. He did say Chank. I listened to it. Plus, I know him and Chank have had back and forth before. So
this Hitler mustache, yo.
What's that?
What's up with Hitler mustache?
Exactly, Roberto. Exactly. Trust me. You're going to see why.
Now, let's let you continue.
Refer to Michelle Obama and Ketanji Brown Jackson of the Supreme Court, both Harvard graduates, as not having the brain processing power to be taken seriously.
Yes, he can critique their brain processing power. Also, Ketanji Brown Jackson and Kamala Harris are both DEI hires. And I'll show you the proof here in a second. But back to brain processing. So that's, and he'll get to the DEI hired, and we're going to break that down too, because he's a clown for that shit. That's power. Let's go back to Ketanji Brown Jackson when she was asked a question. Watch this.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition? No.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
I think you and I can both agree that a woman wanting to be nominated for the Supreme Court should be able to define what a woman is. It's not rocket.
Well, maybe you should have played the whole clip because she explains what she meant by that. But again, he's doing the same thing that he's saying that the other guy's doing, is clipping shit out of proportion, right?
Science. Now let's go back to the proof of DEI. Listen to Joe Biden.
I committed that if I'm elected president and have an opportunity to appoint someone to the courts, I'll appoint the first black woman to the courts. It's required that they have representation now. It's long overdue. Secondly, if I'm elected president, my cabinet, my administration will look like the country. And I commit that I will, in fact, I'll pick a woman to be vice president.
So yes, in the 2020 primaries, Joe Biden told us what he was going to do. Ketanji Brown Jackson and Kamala Harris were both DEI hires or appointees.
So here's the problem that I have. What he's saying. Hold on, let me finish for a
whatever
second.
You want to say. And his DEI appointee to the Supreme Court couldn't even define what a woman is. Joe Biden didn't say, hey, I'm going to go find the absolute best person for the job. I don't care if they're a man. I don't care if they're a woman. I'm going to go find the best person for the job. He said,
So because he said he was going to hire a woman that's black or whatever, that means they still weren't the best person for the job. Is that what you're saying? Like, bro, they have to be qualified in some sort of way to be able. And this is where I have a problem with a lot of these guys, right? Because they'll talk about how this person was DEI hired and they weren't qualified. But what fucking qualifications did Trump have to run a country before he became president? What qualifications did he have? He had none. But yet you want to talk about what qualifications do these people have who are actually in Congress, who are actually in politics, and you're saying they have no qualifications, but Trump, who had no politics in his life since he decided to run for president, was qualified to do so, right? Hypocrisy. Charlie's wife is grifting his death to divide America. Yeah, that's exactly what they're trying to do. Let's listen to some more.
I'm going to put women in both positions, and I'm going to put a black woman on the Supreme Court. And that is the energy the left was trying to spread across the country. And for a while, that was spreading across the country. There are also many people on the left who try to lower standards for black people. So just because someone like Joe Biden says somebody's qualified, what is their definition of qualified? So what Charlie Kirk is saying makes perfect sense.
No, it does not. No, it fucking does not. What makes Donald Trump qualified? Shit, they have this dude right now, what, Kash Patel? The FBI dude? Who they're grilling this guy, and he had no fucking experience in anything about FBI.
Nothing. This guy knows nothing.
Nothing. But yet he was head of the FBI. Right?
He is. He is head of the FBI.
Yeah, he is head of the FBI. Sorry, my bad. You're correct.
No worries.
If you know a bunch of people are getting put in positions due to the color of their skin, that begs the question, are they actually qualified? Because we know it's not about merit at this point. It's about skin color. And Joe Biden was trying to set that precedent from the top. So no, Charlie's not wrong for saying that. And
yes,
also, I want to go back to Charlie saying this.
If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service,
this is the part I really want to get to.
Woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence?
I think a lot of people are going to take that out of context, and he said that black women are moronic. That is not what he said. He was being very specific with what he said. He said a moronic black woman. He did.
Why she got to be black though?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying when they try to switch this narrative, bro, and talk about, oh, well, no, he didn't say why she got to be black. First off, how the fuck do you even know that she's black when you talking to her on the phone? All right? Now, granted, you may be able to tell some, but if you spoke to Roberto on the phone or me on the phone, right, when we're doing our job, you wouldn't know we're black.
So would.
That's correct, sir.
What did you say, Roberto?
That is correct, sir.
Exactly. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You understand? So for him to be defending this guy saying a moronic black woman, okay, so here's another question. What makes her moronic? Is she moronic because she's not actually doing what you want her to do? Or is she moronic because you think she don't know her job? Right? You assume that because she's in the position, she don't know what she's doing and she's a moron. That, sir, makes you a racist. Like there's no flipping the script on what this guy is trying to do. This is why I'm telling you, this fucking dude is a raccoon, bro. He is a raccoon. Like you defending this shit by like, oh no, that's not what he said. He didn't say all black women are moronic. He said, if I'm talking to a moronic black woman, so you can't be talking to a moronic woman just in general? What if she's white? She can't be moronic? You see, this is the shit. This is the shit.
Didn't say black women are all moronic. He's giving a very specific situation. If there's a moronic black woman in customer service that's not doing good at her job, he wonders if she's there due to merit or if she's a DEI hire because people are focusing on skin.
So first off, all right. So Roberto, what kind of qualifications do you need to have to do customer service?
Speak English.
You know what I'm saying? So you sitting there and saying she's not qualified. You can get a fucking bum off of the street to do customer service. You
As long as you can
understand this?
read proper English. Yeah.
Right. And maybe use a computer, right?
Yeah.
Some customer service you may not need to use a computer. Or if you do, they can train you to use a computer, right? But you don't need no fucking skill to do customer service. So this is where this fucking disingenuous argument comes from. I don't like it. JG, what are your thoughts so far?
Oh man, y'all are funny. I don't even know he's wasting all his time on this guy. He's a coon. You know he's a coon. He's been a coon since we first started watching him. On the Hitler mustache, maybe a little too far, but I can see it. If he's, well, of course he's not watching, but if he were to watch and listen, I'm telling him this. I don't care how much he changes his speech, how properly he tries to speak, who he sympathizes with. At the end of the day, you're still gonna be an N-word to them. That's all you're gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't think worse. You're a dumb N-word because you're thinking that they actually care about your side. Only thing you are is the guy that they bring on the panel and say, see, even he says it. That's all he is. That's all he's going to be.
Facts.
He's scared for a rude awakening. When it hits his ass in the face, he's going to be like Amazing Lucas. Come back around and change up. But by then, we're going to listen.
Too late.
It's going to be too late. You excommunicado. Bye.
We let Lucas back. Candace Owens tried, and we said, nope, we weren't having it. And he's going to try, and we're going to be like, nope, we ain't having it. No, you know what I mean? Lucas got a pass. I don't know why he got the pass, but he got the pass. I think it's because he's fucking entertaining and he's funny. Some of the shit he says and does. So that's why he got the pass. But yeah, this guy ain't getting no pass, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that.
This guy ain't worth giving a pass to.
No, 100%, bro. 100%. And that's why I love, the bootlicking when you call them bootlickers, because that's exactly what they are, bro. These guys are a bunch of fucking bootlickers, man.
And they all kind of got the same kind of voice, huh?
Yeah. And all, you know what they sound like, Roberto? Ian.
I was gonna say my brother Ian.
You guys like, oh, he's like, well, Roberto's brother don't get along that well, so I wasn't really, dissing Roberto. He knows the deal.
I guess the same as you, man. You just before me.
Facts. All right, guys, we got one more topic to get into, which I think is going to be a great topic because JG has been asking for it for about 2 months now. Is it that, JG?
Pretty much.
About that?
Pretty much.
Yeah. And now the National Guard is coming to Memphis. So, JG, what are your thoughts on it?
About damn time.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And I stand by what I said. Like I said in the chat, I stand by it. We need help. The local police force hasn't done much of anything. If I can give you guys a brief history, way back, maybe a decade or two ago, they started messing with the pension, which drove a lot of good cops out of Memphis. They started going to places like Houston and all that stuff. The great fire people who work for the fire department, they ended up moving because they messed with their pensions, right? We have a police chief who's had her vehicle broken into, guns stolen out of it, her house broken into, property stolen, who's done nothing. We have a mayor who's incompetent, who has done nothing, who throws out this claim that crime is down, which it really is not. What they'll do is they'll use certain word like crime is down. So domestic violence cases may be down. They'll throw that into the whole thing like, yeah, see, crime is down because domestic violence is down. No, murder rate is still high. If I'm not mistaken, we're the number one. Depending on what poll you look at, either we're 1 or 3, but usually it's 1. I think early this year or late last year, we're voted as the worst city in the country to find a job. At one time, the city of Memphis had the highest infant mortality rate in the country.
And you sent a video over here that you wanted me to show.
Yeah, show that video.
Yeah, go ahead if you want to give context.
Oh, yeah, it shows itself.
Memphis police jump in a man's backseat in pursuit of perp. Let's watch this.
So they are chasing the suspect. One suspect. Look at
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this. That's a cop that jumped in this guy's car.
Oh wow.
No, that guy's fucking.
Now, let me give you some more context to this. I'm very close to that situation. Wanna know why? That guy recording is my wife's cousin.
No way.
Oh, okay. Shit. In the car?
Yeah, the guy I was recording with the dreads. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pink dreads?
Yes. He's a local rapper. We talked about it.
So the cop jumped in his car?
Because he was out of shape and couldn't catch him. So he jumped in his car, told him, hey, drive.
Wow.
And that's the least thing that can happen in Memphis.
Wow.
Just last week, the guy, I don't know if you guys don't know what Bill Street is. Bill Street is like our how you want to call it? New York Square, Times Square for Memphis. Where you have bars, clubs, have all stuff. A lot of people congregate there. Bikers come down for Biker Week. This last week, a guy just put out a gun, opened fire, and sprayed all through it. There was a woman who lost her 18-year-old daughter a year ago because somebody pulled out a gun and started, I'm just going to start shooting in the crowd. Killed her 18-year-old daughter, graduated high school with honors on her way to college. I know the ladies that grew up with her. I worked with her for about 10 years, so I know her and her family very well. So when I say things like, hey, we need somebody here. Fuck Trump, I can't stand the guy, but the National Guard can come here and kind of at least presidents kind of give a little peace. I'm all for it, right? And a lot of times I hear people say, oh, I was somebody in the chat who's not here, by the way, tonight, who said, there goes your tax dollars. You don't fucking live here. And a lot of times I hear people say that shit, don't live in these places. But I guarantee if you walked in the city of Memphis, if you go to Baltimore, if you go to Chicago, it has 10 people who are black, by the way. How do you feel about the National Guard being there? I guarantee you 8 to 9 out of 10 of those people will be like, thank God. Because these are realities that we live with every single day. You see the police, they can't even catch the guy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You see the one lady, she was out of breath when she was turned the corner. The guy right behind her, out of breath. The guy that was in the back of the guy's car, he was young guy, couldn't catch him.
Yeah,
these are people we have that's supposed to protect us.
Wait, did the guy get away?
I think they ended up catching him eventually.
I
think
but not during that chase.
No, not during that chase. No, there was another clip. I can't find him, but the guy was trying to climb over the fence, trying to catch the guy. Couldn't do it.
Like I said to you backstage, I'm like, listen, man, if bringing in the National Guard does help, I'm all for it because you shouldn't have to live like that. You shouldn't have to live in fear. You shouldn't have to be strapped all the time, right? I just fear that it's going to, and like I said backstage, that it's going to be a lot of black and brown people that they're going to go after, and they're not really going to go after all of the criminals. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I think the problem is going to be. That, like, I think there's going to be a lot of harassment of even innocent people. And I think that's where the problem is going to be. That's what I think the problem is. But,
and the way the city of Memphis is built, you have a lot of suburbs that are outside of Memphis, right? Where you see predominantly a lot of the white people live. So their police kind of handle that shit, right?
Yeah.
In the city of Memphis, if I'm not mistaken, has the largest number of black people per capita in the city in Tennessee. So it's a good chance that, well, not a good chance, it is going to happen. Like you said, blacks are going to get harassed. Brown people are going to get harassed. It's going to happen. Hell, it happens now. So this shit ain't going to change with them being here. But even with that, I'm telling you, personally, from personal experience and people I've talked to, and you will see if you ever get a chance to watch Memphis News or when they're here, I'm going to try to record, driving Memphis and record, see what they're doing. I'm going to try to. Even with all that being said, they still say, hey, bring them here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've protested, we've begged, we've cried out to the local officials, hey, do something about this crime. Do something about this crime. We had a white mayor who did nothing. We have a black mayor who's doing nothing. He has to get escorted around. That's how bad it is.
No, I feel you. It's funny because I remember like on my box, like I get some channels, and I believe it was a Memphis channel that I used to watch. And every time the news came on, now don't quote me because I'm not 100% sure it was Memphis. There was a lot of them, but there was always a high speed chase, and I'm like,
yeah, for sure, yeah,
like 30-minute chase, bro. Like cops are chasing this guy, he's just speeding down. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Helicopters and shit. I'm like, that is crazy, man. So
yo, just last night, a woman was shot 10 times.
Damn. Yeah, man. It kind of sucks if you gotta live like that. So, Roberto, what are your thoughts?
You expressed every fucking thought I had. That's some crazy shit, man.
Well, when I say it's Wild Wild West, it is Wild Wild West.
So, like, we don't have to experience none of that. So, like, I could never even pretend to understand what you go through, JG. I wouldn't even try.
Now I live in a pretty nice area, and it's starting to come this direction as well. Right?
We know you live in you live in the white area, and it's coming to your. That's why you worry, JG, right? Huh? You're sitting on them white borders, and you're like, hey, the black people are getting too close, guys.
Oh my goodness! Oh my
Trump,
goodness!
Trump,
Not true, but it is.
Trump,
not true, but it is.
Trump bringing the National Guards. You can see him looking over that fence, Roberto. You ever watch Tim the Toolman Taylor, Home Improvement? And you have that guy that's just over the fence. That's JG.
You gotta just see half his eyes.
Oh my god!
Go ahead, JG.
Yeah, man. It's I don't know. Like then you have these people who are mayors of these places, right? When we talk about Baltimore, where the guy said crime is down significantly, right? Before Trump got there. When you look at videos of people who live in those areas, they're saying he's lying. He's not right. So it's like, who do you believe? Do you believe them, or do you believe the people who actually live in those areas have to deal with it every day? Because we always say numbers. Well, not well, but some people say numbers don't lie. Now I've always said numbers don't tell the whole story. If anybody's seen that movie, The Happening, that Mark Wahlberg movie, where the plants start making people commit suicide and shit. John Leguizamo, when he was talking to Mark, and he was saying his mother called him worried. So he said, I just threw a bunch of numbers, percentages at her, make her comfortable. And his words out there was, people are comforted by their percentages. So people throw out a number out there to make you, like Charlie Kirk, 70% of black people are going to kill, blah, blah, blah. But in that same speech, you went from 80 to 75 to 70. Nobody really caught that. So people use numbers, percentages to either make their argument or to break someone else's argument. A lot of times, none of them are true.
Yeah, I feel you.
So my biggest worry is number one, harassment. Number one. Number two, let's say it works and they leave. Will crime go back to where it was again? Because if I'm a criminal, I'm going to lay low until they leave. Then I'm going to go right back out to what I'm doing.
I agree.
The whole thing is they're not going to leave.
Well.
And then he's going to run an election, and he's going to pull a scam, and anyone who gives him trouble, he's going to use them.
It feels like it's the start of martial law. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you start bringing in troops into little places first, to secure the area, because like, oh yeah, we're here to get rid of crime, but no, it seems like we're here to secure certain areas so that we can do this martial law thing. It's crazy, bro. It's scary.
That's what we're gonna tell the silly humans.
Facts. Mike said, do you believe that Trump will legitimately clean the place up or just use it as an excuse for other things?
Oh, use an excuse for other things. But like I said, if their presence kind of slows crime down, it's not going to stop completely. I don't think there's any way it can stop crime completely. But if it's going to make it to a point where we can actually walk around with far less fear than we do now, I'm all for it.
And I don't wrong you for that. I don't wrong you for that. I don't nothing wrong with his. I don't know Latin America country. They use military forces on gangs. Got really bad. Yeah, they have. And even like in like Haiti and stuff like that, they military forces come out big time but those places are different, right? You got these countries are run by the cartel. You know what I mean? So you can only bring in National Guards and stuff to do that, so it's crazy.
Well,
but guys,
speaking of which,
yeah, go ahead.
What Trump did, send those bombers to, where was it? Ecuador?
Venezuela? Was it Venezuela?
Venezuela?
Yeah.
And said those people were gang members when they weren't, and blew them up. 3
Yeah.
boats he blew up.
Yeah, I seen it. I tell you, Doug, it's crazy.
And he's bragging.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, you guys think it was 2, but it was really 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what? The problem is people like just, hey, Trump's doing this and Trump's doing that, but they're not reading behind the lines. They're not looking at the real picture. And I think
I remember what I wanted to say.
Go ahead.
There were that guy from Saturday Night Live was at one of those MAGA rallies. He's asking all these people, they're all uneducated, right? He goes, if Trump really is on that Epstein list and he's really guilty of all those atrocities, would you still vote him? The guy's like, he can rape a little girl right on the steps of the White House. I'll still vote for him. Now, how many Americans do you think are out there like this guy?
A lot.
Americans, I mean, people in general.
That's what's fucking scary.
What was that, JG?
So how many people in general are like that?
Yeah, for real. I mean,
it's a sick world we're in, man. Sick.
Yep.
There's crazy people in all races, but I honestly believe that, and I'm not gonna say all because you can never say all. So whenever we talk about white people or Asian people or whatever, we don't mean all. And when I say black people, I don't mean all. But I just think some of us are a little bit more like you say I'm not gonna vote for you if you rape someone on the White House. You know what I mean? I think we have a little bit of standards in certain things. You're not gonna hear those things come out of our mouth. I'm just saying. Maybe.
No, man. Not even Barack.
I don't feel so. Guys, great show. I want to end it with some light little jokes here that I had. I think these are going to be hilarious. So first one up is, you guys know Law and Order, right?
You to jail.
Hold on.
They taking you to jail. They taking you to prison, where you'll be locked up. They taking you to jail. They taking you to prison, 'cause you're a criminal. You said that you didn't do it, and they couldn't prove it, but they got you on camera, taking tags off at the scanner. Probably gonna need to call a lawyer, 'cause you're guilty and that's why they are arresting you. That's why they charging you. Nobody wants to go to prison, but you got to. They taking you to jail. They taking you to prison, where you'll be locked up. They taking.
Yo, I swear, every time I hear the song now, that pops in my head, bro. I always remember that. Poe sent a 99 cent super chicker. Thank you, Poe. Much appreciated. Mike, we did talk about Jimmy Kimmel getting suspended indefinitely, so he won't be back. So,
come in on time, mother effer.
Yeah, he won't be back. We have another one here. I know Roberto might find this one interesting because he's a gym dude. Roberto.
Oh, I see this one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
God, no.
Once he goes thing like that.
I would definitely do that. That's what I would definitely do. Oh, that's something I would definitely do.
Walk out. Yo, you can't look back or nothing, bro. While you at it, cancel the membership. Yo, you can't come back, bro. Yo, this will hurt my pride, bro. You just lost all that yacht in a matter of seconds. Yo, look at the walkout.
The walk of shame.
Yeah, I would have left right away too.
Where's this gym?
People with scary
I have no idea. Hold on. Black people with scary
movies.
Oh my god.
Swear, cuz.
I get it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
He got right back in the car, cuz. Hey. Hey, yo, swear, bro. Yeah, 100. That is facts.
100.
Shortest movie, cuz.
Oh my god. I was dying when I seen that one. Hold on. Is it this one?
That poor mother, the cop that did it here, this big scream, he turned around.
One of these things, it's a sign that your ass getting old. You know, when you get ready to go do something, and when you get ready to do it, your ass forget what you was finna do. Or no matter where you go, when you pull up, you just sit in the fucking car for about 30 minutes to debate if you want to go in or not, because your ass don't really want to go. Don't explain shit to nobody, just, I ain't coming. You randomly sit on the couch and pick a movie just to go to sleep to it. Like, you can't even sit through a whole movie no more without going to sleep or taking random ass naps. Shit that you used to like, you don't even like it no more. Hanging out with your friends, going to get everybody on the club night, going deep. Fuck all that. I'm not riding with everybody. Matter of fact, who all going and where is it? Because if it's in the wrong part of town, I'm not fucking going. You can wake up from a full night's sleep and still feel like your ass tired. Legs hurt, knees popping, elbows popping, hands popping every time you bend the motherfucker. Traffic piss you off for no damn reason. Unnecessarily loud ass music piss you off.
Roberto turned his head. You related to the last couple ones, eh, Roberto? The traffic one?
Kind of like, oh, man. I wanted to talk about it in the show, but I don't know how many times I've talked about it already, so.
Go ahead. You got something happen to you? Go ahead.
No, it's just every day. It's just something every day, and our city is just overpopulated.
With cones.
Cones and people joining our country.
I got you.
The shit I'm seeing on the road, I just never seen before. So I know it has to be the new arrivals, man.
Oh, what did you see? Explain.
Like, you're going on the highway. It's minimum 60 or 100, and you're doing 40. And you cut from the on-ramp right over to the fast lane. There's easier ways to commit suicide, man.
Yeah, I know you can't do that.
You know, I almost crashed reacting to what I saw. I wasn't even near the car. I couldn't believe it. I every day you think you've seen something and you're just surprised with something else.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to blame the immigrants for that because I have no idea. You drive more than I do.
Well,
so
I wish you could drive with me every day for a week, Nzo. You'd probably say, you know what? I'd rather.
Hey, I'm gonna just take your word for it. That's all. Take your word
Please
for it.
do. Please do. Wait, listen. I went to. Did I tell you about PJ? I went to visit PJ in Toronto.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I don't want to get him on trouble, but it seems like immigration is messing with him there too, because PJ was pulling some racist shit that I was laughing out loud, man. I can't. I mean, I'll do it backstage. This is my nephew. I don't want to ruin his rep, you know.
But wait, immigration with PJ? Why? He's Canadian.
Yeah, he's in Mississauga. I don't know if you know what's going on in Mississauga.
No.
Well, like I said, it's a backstage thing. So let's end the show.
Yeah. I want to end it with one more thing. One more thing, Roberto. Tell me if you're doing this, JG, because I know I want to do it.
No, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I'm doing that, man.
Hell no.
Wait. JG?
Yes, sir. I'm doing that shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. That looks fun. You know what I mean? I know Roberto's killing somebody though. Keep up behind him and knock. Yeah, Roberto's.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like fun up until I saw some of those accidents.
Some driving over you and shit. Yeah, I know.
Flying over the edge into the bushes. No, Dre.
Maybe 10 years ago or 20 years ago when in my 30s. Yeah,
Yes,
probably.
very much so.
Yeah. But at this age, because
Maybe
one little,
in my 40s.
you know what I mean? Because one little twist off and, you could fall down and like a baby fall and you're hurt. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I took my finger, so yeah. But we're going to end the show, guys. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Poe said, I forgot what groceries I need unless I write them down and sit in the car and think. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you get old, brother. And you ain't even close to our age yet.
Every time I get home.
You forget, you remember something you forgot, right?
Yes.
Huh?
Always.
Every time.
And
Never fails.
You know what it is, too? That makes it even worse. The thing I forget is the main reason.
Thing you went for.
Yes.
Right? It's the thing you went for. Yeah. 100%. You're like, okay, I got to go and get this. Then you get to the store, you start to walk around and you see a sale. Like, oh, okay, I'll grab this. I'll grab this. I'll
in
get this.
the aisle and I'm like,
yeah.
What
the fuck was I supposed to get again?
Why am I in this row? Was I supposed to get something here? I think I got everything. Let's go.
100%, bro.
I don't know what Poe just said. I'll write down a list, get to the store, forget what I did with the list.
Oh, I've done that too.
That list is on my phone.
I've done
I forget what I did. I'm like, damn, what did I do with the list I had on my phone? I can't even find it.
I overlooked the list because I look at the list and here I am thinking I can memorize it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only
Yeah, I remember what I got to get.
How did I leave it for?
And then you get back home and it's like,
fuck, I can't drink my coffee without my milk. Fuck.
Yeah.
Can't go to work without coffee. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Crazy. A lot of people where they could find you, Roberto.
Right here Wednesday nights with my boys then. Bigger Ford, JG, getting shit off our chest. Life.
100%. JG, you know what to do, brother.
Okay, hold on. I gotta hide in case he fucks up again. Hold on. Go ahead, JG.
JG Shaolin Terrific, the undefeated, undisputed final boss of the 36 Chambers of Shaolin. Wee! Shout out to Jim Kelly, black film actor, black martial artist. Also, yo, thank y'all for tuning in live this fire stream of the O.O.C. with the host Nzo, aka the Abbott, the Osiris of the the Spliff King, the Professor of Ganja, aka the Blackest One, alongside his co-host Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka No Trouble Dead. Everything gonna be irie. No woman, no Captain CPT time. No woman, no cry. And also tune in tomorrow night with my boys. Tomorrow night when we watch for the Peacemakers season 2 episode 5 watch party. Check us out. It's gonna be fun.
And with that being said, guys, we are out. Peace, love, and hair grease. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Much appreciated. I thank you guys for coming in, and we are out. Peace. Wait a minute. I remember I was gonna say something like I was like, I gotta remember to say this at the end of the show, and I forgot what it is, but it's believe nothing, question everything. Peace. There we go. Got it.
New brand yellow, I tell some clown. Till I come round, come for the 4 pound. Sit down, me love how you perform. You got me body, you never go scratch your palm. Wait, your pussy good, me never did it so long.